Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to the French Seams. Thanks very much for joining me for today's video. As you might have seen from the thumbnail, I have been doing a little bit of fabric shopping. I've been replenishing my stash and they're all the most beautiful summer fabrics, so I want to share with you my summer plans. The weather isn't great, I'm not going to lie, it has not been a good June so far. We had the most spectacular May and it's spoilt us all, and now June has come and the rains have come. So I put on my brightest t-shirt. This is a lovely yellow t-shirt. It's the Tabitha t-shirt by Tilly and the Buttons in a lovely bright sunny yellow, trying to get myself in the summer mood. And I've got some beautiful fabrics and I have some fabulous summer plans, which I'm hoping I get to make and I'm hoping I get to wear. But anyway, so I've kind of got out of the habit of doing plans videos. I used to be very much a plans video, then a makes and a plans and a make, and I've kind of got out of the habit of doing that. What I've been doing recently is putting my plans into, say, a Friday sews and then showing you the following week. But these are all such beautiful summer fabrics and I've got some lovely summery patterns to match them that I thought it'd be fun to put it all in one video. So shall we get started? First up is this beauty, and this is I think it's a Liberty fabric I picked up at the Stitch Festival. Isn't it just beautiful? And of course it gives me Catherine Surbiton Meckery vibes. I think she'd be very, very proud of me. And I would like to make a Donny shirt out of this because I don't think this fabric is terribly wide, but I just got a metre and I know I can get a Donny shirt out of a metre with some very, very clever cutting and maybe some contrast yoke or something like that. But I think this would make a beautiful summer Liberty Donny shirt. I think it would go beautifully with my dark ash jeans. I think it'd be really, really nice and floaty and just a beautiful little summery thing. And then I've got little navy cardigan. I'm always making summer makes and then wondering what jumper or cardigan I can put over them. So Irish. But anyway, this is make, well, hopefully make number 1 in this beautiful fabric. So I picked that up at I think I got that at the Knitting and Stitching in Belfast last year, I think, and it has been waiting its summer destiny. So that's going to be number 1. Number 2 is this fabulous candy stripe fabric, and this is from Crafty Studio, and it's almost like a kind of seersuckery kind of feeling. It's just beautiful. It's so nice. It's quite lightweight, so it's going to be quite warm, weathery, summery fabric, but I just couldn't resist these stripes. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and I wanted to make a pair of trousers out of these because, of course, isn't that all the rage? So initially I wanted to make the Argent trousers. However, I recently won a prize in Sew Skin Summer, so thank you very, very much, Lucy. I was very, very lucky enough to win a PDF from Closet Core Patterns, which was fabulous because I love all their patterns and I have a good few of them already. But they have the sepia trousers. I'll pop in a picture here. You can make trousers or you can make shorts. The trousers come in 2 views. You can do a wide leg or you can do a barrel leg, and I'm very, very into trying the barrel leg. I think it looks lovely on everybody I've seen it on. It looks so nice. So I'm really keen to try that, and I don't have a pattern like that. It's got a kind of ruffle waist, which I think is quite pretty, and then it's also got these really, really cool kind of double pockets. So I think it's a really, really fun pattern, and I think I'm either going to make amazing pajamas or a bang on trend pair of trousers. So keep watching to see what happens, but I'm really keen to try, and I think this fabric is just gorgeous. I think this would look beautiful with a white t-shirt or a navy t-shirt and a cardigan. Make number 2. Make number 3, and I have mentioned this already if you watch my Friday Sews video. And this is going to be my swooshy summer dress. This is the most beautiful viscose fabric from Rainbow Fabrics. So it's so heavy because I got a good bit of it. It's absolutely beautiful in these stripes. The blues on these are just gorgeous. And I really, really want to make the Style Arc bell dress. I think it is so beautiful. So I'll pop in the line drawings up here with the lovely sleeves and then the lovely panel at the waist. And then it's got a sheared back. I think it is just beautiful. And yes, my idea of a swooshy summer dress in this I think could be absolutely beautiful. I'm really keen to give it a go. I haven't done shearing for a long time, so I need to remember how to do that. I don't even think I had my dookie when I sheared my last dress. I think I was still using my trusty brother. So I think this is just gorgeous, and look at all those. Oh, look at all that. They're like kind of tiles or something, mosaics. They're just beautiful. The stripes do go vertically, so I'll have to think about pattern placement and if I could do something clever with that, but I think that would make a beautiful summer dress. Next up is this lovely fabric here, and this is from Stuffen, and it's kind of a petrol-y colour with these kind of funny dots in it. I need to get my nails done, I know, apologies. So this is just a beautiful viscose fabric. I think this is a gorgeous, gorgeous colour. I think it's really, really pretty. Kind of these little dots, kind of abstract shapes. And I would like to make a jumpsuit out of this. So I have two jumpsuits that I love. I've got the Avenir jumpsuit, which I've made one of, popping a picture of it here. But recently I've made the Helen's Closet Lazo jumpsuit, her new pattern, which I just love. I made that in a beautiful black Cupro fabric. And I can't quite decide which one to make. So this fabric is quite different to both of those jumpsuits, so I think I'll probably get wear out of both. I'm just not quite sure. I'm probably leaning slightly more towards the Lazo, just because isn't your favourite pattern the one that you made the most recently. So I think a Lazo jumpsuit out of this, but if you have strong opinions either way, please let me know in the comment box below. But I think this would just make a beautiful summer jumpsuit. I'm just loving jumpsuits at the minute. I really, really am, and I think this is really pretty. Kind of reminds me of kind of swimming pools and summertime and all that jazz. So very, very cute. Next up is another fabric from Rainbow Fabrics, and this is a border print one, which looks beautiful. So the border goes along the selvage, so I'll have to be very clever with cutting out, but it is this one. Isn't this just gorgeous? So one side is this kind of, it's not really white, more kind of ivory fabric with these beautiful shells, and then on the selvage it turns blue, which is just gorgeous, and these beautiful starfish. So it's quite sheer, so we'll have to be quite savvy with it. Quite sheer, but it is beautiful. And I have an idea that I would like to make a fleur blouse. So the fleur dress is by Fabric Godmother. I've made a couple of dresses and I've made one peplum top. But I think a sleeveless fleur dress with the white on the bodice with the lovely ties, but then have the blue as the peplum. What do we think? That's my thinking, because the sizing actually could work quite well. So I think that would be really, really nice. I got 2 meters, but of course I'll have to turn the pattern pieces 180. So, but I think that would be really, really cute. Again, it would look cute with jeans, with little flip-flops. I think it would be lovely. And I just love that kind of the blue and white. I think is absolutely gorgeous and so, so, so summery. So sleeveless Fabric Godmother fleur for that one. So if I have any fabric left over, I wonder what I could do with that. Next up is my groovy fabric, as somebody called it on my video the last time, which is just perfect. And it is this fabric from Rainbow Fabrics. So it is just fabulous. So here's the massive sun, and then it has a fabulous rainbow, which I love. So there you go. I think it is just funky. It's just the most hilarious fabric, and I would love, love, love to get it made up. So I put out a shout out to say what will I make with it, and a lot of people said a Charlie kaftan or a long dress, something like that. I don't know would I get a huge amount of wear out of a maxi dress, just with my lifestyle, with the climate and the fact that I'm not going anywhere sunny this year, unfortunately. Next year, hopefully. But I think, on reflection, and I looked through all my patterns, I think I would like to make a sew over it Betty dress with this, because, and here's my thinking. So for the top, I'm not quite sure if I'll make this scoop, or I think they came up with a V-neck. I think I'll have to have a quick look. But for that, you could do very nice pattern placement on the front. It does have bust darts, but I think you could almost have the sun or the rainbow on the front bodice. I think would look really cute. And then, of course, it's got the full circle skirt, which would show off this print beautifully. I'll probably make a midi version. But my thinking as well is that if it's chilly, I can pop on a little cardigan over it, and then I've just got a really, really cool skirt, which I'll probably get more wear out of rather than a full-length maxi. So what do you think of my plans? Might be a little bit controversial, but tell me what you think. But isn't that just fabulous? And that rainbow and everything is just glorious. So this is going to be my groovy Betty. So that's that one. Last but by no means least is this beautiful fabric here. And this is, it's definitely got blueberry vibes. So if I have time or I can manage it, this could be another So Fruity entry. I think it is just beautiful, and I just adore blueberries. Absolutely love them. So this is beautiful fabric. It is fabric. It is beautiful viscose fabric, I should say, from Dries & Stuffen, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And I have the Waves and Wild Kinjarling dress that I bought when it came out. I was very, very taken by it. I attempted to make it at the time, and the fabric was just not suitable, and I gave up, and I turned the fabric into something else. But I would love to revisit that pattern, because I think it's just a very nice summer dress. It's got grown on sleeves. There's a variety of necklines, as always at Waves and Wild, a ton of variations. You can do a short skirt, you can do a midi skirt, you can do a full skirt. It does come with a bow option. It's quite a high waisted dress, kind of almost empire line. I think I probably would lower that slightly to make it waisted and maybe put the belt on it and stuff. I think would look really pretty. But if I got that pattern sorted, the fit on that sorted, I think for bits of viscose, I think would be really, really nice. So that is my plan for that. If you do have another idea, please let me know. If you've seen another pattern or a pattern that I already have that you think would suit this better, please let me know. I was thinking with the knurling, because this does have, I think it's actually a black base, so I could transition this fabric into autumn with some very clever long sleeve t-shirts underneath. But I think this blueberry fabric is just gorgeous, but so I would like to turn this into a dress, but please let me know your thoughts below. So they are my plans for my summer sewing. So a little bit of variety, some amazing fabric, which I absolutely love. If you're not aware, I am a brand ambassador for Rainbow Fabrics, and if you'd like to use my code here, Rachel !VIP, that will give you 20% off site-wide, and that is an affiliate link. Thank you very, very much. So I do hope you enjoyed seeing all my plans. Hopefully I get them all made up. I would love to, but if you do have any further suggestions on those, or if you have any questions or comments, please let me know in the comment box below. You know how much I love having the chats. So I shall leave it there for now. I do hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're getting some, shall we say, seasonally appropriate sewing for wherever you are. If you are sewing anything up for summer, please let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, I'd very much love it if you'd give me a thumbs up, and also please consider subscribing. You know how much I love having you along here for my little sewing adventures. But I shall leave it there for now. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day, and I shall talk to you all again very soon in the video. Take care, everyone. Bye.